So many of you have asked, how exactly are we working on getting vehicle titles easier to get so they're not, paper documents, old school, and they're more electronic? Well, as part of the eStart coalition, we are working state by state tirelessly to get states to get electronic titles. And here's an example of how that works. This is a directive we're working on with the state of Massachusetts. And here's all the gatekeepers and the stakeholders that are working on this. Here's us right here, Car Titles. You see that, and you also have ADESA, one of the largest auto auctions. You have TrueCar, which is a major automotive company. You have Copart, which is a salvage auction. A lot of major players in the automotive and document industry, and we put together a project with each state based on what their rules are. And this particular inquiry went directly to the Lieutenant Governor of Massachusetts. And it says, undersized signatories would like to request your support in directing the Registry of Motor Vehicles, the RMV, that's what they call it in Massachusetts, the registry, not the department, to adopt necessary rules or policies to facilitate the acceptance of electronic signatures on all documents required to complete motor vehicle title transactions. It's real simple. And then we put the supporting information. We put all the different benefits. Your video will be back in 8 seconds. In the meantime, remember, you have access to live one-on-one consultation, undivided attention of a licensed certified expert in this subject and many others. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions and give you expert advisement of your options. We want to tell you what we know about your situation and what options you have. Now back to your video. To the organization, and it's tedious because we have to do it one state at a time. It's not like there's a national title system. Every state has a separate vehicle title process. So this is how we do it. We go through the state's rules and regulations, find out who handles it, put together a package for them, and also offer support. So as they're doing this, they might need programming. They might need knowledge of other states. They might need information from third-party vendors, like the people you see, the companies you see on this list. All of those companies are involved with the title process, and the states want to make sure that third-party vendors are also part of the solution. So each of us are committed as a company to providing support for the state to be able to do this, but also to make it easy for them to do it so that there's no friction in this changeover. So this is how we're working on it. It's happening behind the scenes. It may take a few years to have this all done, but we're doing it one state at a time. It's been very successful. As you probably remember from previous videos, the state of California put a lot of their titles on the blockchain, which is a great start. And other states are doing the same thing. We will not stop until we make it easier for consumers to get titles for vehicles, because we know how hard it is. We know what kind of problems you have getting titles for vehicles. And at the moment, we try to make it easier by being able to do the paperwork for you if you want. But in the long run, we want to make it easier for everybody, so you don't need to have that kind of professional assistance just to get a title for a car, because if it's your car, you're supposed to have a title. If you like this video, be sure to click on a few others on our channel to see if there's other information that might be helpful to you about this same subject, or maybe even other related subjects that could assist you with your resolution of your issue.